I'm Councillor Leanne Igbon. I represent the Hume ward in Manchester, and I think this is a brilliant opportunity for One Manchester, connecting with the Community Payback team. Gary Power, who's the lead on the grounds maintenance, came to me with this idea and I thought it was brilliant, and coming here today and just seeing already what's been done, it's really, really good. You're not just giving the residents opportunities for a better place to live in, but you're giving people on the Community Payback a bit more involvement, changing communities, being involved, and maybe in the areas that they actually live, so that I can actually learn through this, and maybe job opportunities can come from it, which is really, really good. So I'm really pleased that One Manchester have taken this on. I'd really like to see it expanded more across all your wards and out there doing as much as you possibly can and making Manchester a nicer place to live.
Our partnership with One Manchester pretty much started when we got asked by Gary to do a couple of jobs for them, clearing brambles and weeds from a place in Manchester, and essentially we did those couple of jobs, and it was very good. We got some really good feedback from the residents and the houses, and the lads enjoyed the work as well, because they were working in the local area. With Gary liking what we did, and with One Manchester happy with what we did, we had a few more conversations with Gary, and we discussed the possibility of maybe, we could dedicate a group that just went out purely doing One Manchester jobs.
Over the last few years I've worked closely with the Community Payback, but he's always on an adult basis, and then the more I thought about it last year, I just wanted to link it into other departments within One Manchester, and it was about getting people employment. So we started to look at, in January we visited Salford Council, who had a project going already. We sat and listened to and met with the probation service, and everything seemed to be fine, so we come back to One Manchester. We put a proposal together to bring it in-house.
Well, the main benefit is getting service users back into work, into the community, so community people see them that they are paying back for their offences or whatever they've done. Quite a majority of them have never been employed, so they don't know what it's like to get up before the hours of dinner, lunchtime. So they're up at work for 8:45, get a day's work, and some of them actually appreciate that.
So in addition to the time gained into One Manchester and the benefits that we receive directly, and there are wider social value benefits. What we know is if you stop somebody offending, then the drain on resources such as the police, probation, the prison services reduces. If you get somebody into employment, then they're contributing to the society. So the social value and the reasons for doing this are much wider than One Manchester's own focus.
The benefits for us, because myself being Community Payback, the benefits for us are our service users are getting enthused to work in areas that are local to them. Also for us, we have an incentive to try and get people skilled up, and through One Manchester we have the ability to do that through a different resource now.
My role within the project is to support the users who are interested with help with support, looking for work, training, talking about our new Skills for Employment contract, which is a wraparound service that they would find really useful. So I come down every morning from 7:30 and I speak to them on an individual basis, so it's no pressure, it's a light touch, and it's basically about finding out what help and support they would need from us. I mean, currently we've had 2 people signed up to the project, and 7 people have expressed interest and been down to the East Hub in Gorton. And hopefully the more people that come down, the more people will find out what we can do for them in a positive way.
I personally feel that, like from a curbside appeal, when we're actually renting our properties, the project we've been doing in Clayton, when you look at the communal areas now, especially the flats, if we've got any possible residents that are going to be renting our properties, I feel the work that's been carried out will make it easier for us to rent them, so that can only be a benefit to One Manchester.
So looking at it from One Manchester's perspective, we thought that the project would enhance and help us deliver against our One Manchester strategies. We thought it could improve our value for money position, and we thought it would be a really good way of improving customer satisfaction in what we do as an organisation. We specifically linked it to our 4 main strategies, which are transforming services for customers, social innovation and partnership, organisational capacity and place.
I do believe in this project because a lot of people, throughout life you make mistakes, and I do believe that a lot of the people on Community Payback have just made a mistake, and sometimes in life they just need a second chance.